African hand drumming, we have three major tones. The first tone is the bass tone, which we play towards the middle of the drum. Goon, doon. Goon being our dominant hand, doon being the other hand. Then we have the open natural tone where we play towards the outer edge of the drum, and this is go, do. Go dominant hand, do the other hand. And the last tone are the slap tones. These are higher accented tone, and we have pa, ta. Pa being our dominant hand and ta being our other hand. Hand position. You begin by creating a triangle in the middle of your hands so you keep your fingers in together for playing the bass tones and open tones. You're using both the palms and fingers as you play in the middle of the drum, but as you play towards the outer edge, you bring your thumbs towards your belly, and by keeping that triangle shape, it gets the thumbs off the drum, and you're playing with the fingers along with the upper part of the palms. That's for the bass tones in the middle, open tones outside edge, no thumbs. And the slap tones, same position for open tones, but we spread our fingers apart and we slap the drum a little bit to get a higher accent sound. So here we go, we got doon, doon, and then we have do, do, and then we have ta, ta. So those are the three major tones. I'm going to start with the quarter and eighth note exercises. I encourage you to tap your foot to the beat. I'm wearing the LP foot tambourine so you can hear the beat and also say and play the rhythms at the same time. Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doon, doon, go, do, go. Doon, doon, go, do, go. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, do, go. Doon, doon, go, do, go. Go, do, go. Doon, doon. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon, go, do, go, do, doon, doon. Number 5. A little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doon, doon, go. Rolled eighth note and triplets. Here we have some different rhythms. These types of rhythms swing and they have a bit of a lilt to it. You'll feel the pulse go from one side of your body to the other side of your body. Duba, when we say that tone, we're playing that as a bass tone, and that's going to be the dominant hand that plays the duba tone. Ta is the open tone, along with the triplets are the open tones. Again, it's very important to say the rhythms and also tap your foot as you play. Here we go. Place your dominant hand in the middle, and here we go with number 6. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do ba ta, 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 do ba ta. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do ba ta, triplet ta, do ba ta. Number 8. Number 8, we start with the triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet ta, do ba ta. Triplet ta, do ba ta. Triplet ta, do ba ta. And the last duba triplet rhythm, number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet ta, 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 triplet ta. Moving on, 8th and 16th note rhythm combinations. Here we have the Tikka Tikka rhythm, which is the open tones. So when you say Tikka Tikka, you play them as open tones. You alternate leading from your dominant to your other hand. It's very important to alternate. Ta can be played as open or slap tones. I always suggest at first to play them as ta tones, and once you master that, then you can move to the next step, playing them as slap tones. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goon goon go. Tikka tikka ta. 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 Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tikka tikka ta. Goon goon go. Tikka tikka ta. Goon goon go. Number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tikka tikka ta, 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 tikka tikka ta. Hand and frame drum rhythm fun. The next rhythm is going to be played on a variety of different drums. I'm going to demonstrate the rhythms using a djembe and a cajon. We are using the box notation to write the rhythms in, which is very popular being used internationally. Here we go. The first rhythms are 1-bar rhythm, and we're using quarter-eighth note type rhythms. Remember, B stands for bass tone, playing the middle of the drum. O, open natural tone, outside edge of the drum. Here we go. Letter A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 Number 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 with a slap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Letter C. This is a little bit syncopated. I'm going to take it slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4. 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 slap. 1 and 2 and 3 slap. Letter D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. Now we're moving on to 2-bar rhythms. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and slap. 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and slap. Letter B. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and slap and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 and slap. Letter C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 and slap. 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. 1 2 and 3 and slap. 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. Letter D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 slap. 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 Now we're moving on to triplet patterns. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. 1 and 2 and 3 and slap. Letter B. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 and 3 and slap. 1 2 and 3 and slap. 1 2 and 3 and slap. Letter C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2